Grace, peace, and prosperity. Hello, everyone. This is Pastor White, along with my mentor and team leader, J.R. McKinney. We're here to talk to you about a special platform that we discovered a few months ago called ITP, Artificial Intelligence. So we're not going to hold you long. We still have some latecomers coming in, so we're going to try to have them come in while we're doing the presentation. We ask that everyone please mute your mic so that JL can record a clear and crisp recording so that when we put it on our YouTube channel, it will be able to be seen. So we're going to start off by sharing the screen real quick. And we're going to take you to one of our company emails that we send out. And if you want to be on our list to receive our emails, please put your email in the chat, and then we'll add you to our email list. So again, this is one of our emails that we sent out. It gives a brief explanation of ITP and how it works. So I'm just going to go over a few sentences of it. Let us introduce you to ITP quantitative trading. It's taken the internet by storm, as you guys will soon see, because it's such a simple system to grow your crypto very handsomely. It pays a minimum of 2.5% daily, passively, 7 days a week. The AI system has been around for around 2 years now, and the company itself, which is located in the state of Washington, has been around for 10 years. The registration process is very simple and takes a minute, as we'll show you during the presentation. It just needs a country code with your 10-digit telephone number and then your password, and then you're in. That telephone number is very important, so make sure that you put the right country code when you register. Success can begin today with ITP. You can get started with as little as $110. That's the price of a dinner and movie out, and so that makes it low risk with such a high reward. So you must fund your account within 3 days, because they're going to give you a free $8 to even test the system out. And all you have to do is your trades every day. Our company or our team has a slogan: if you don't do your trade, you won't get paid. It takes 5 minutes to do your trades. So you can start off with as little as 100, and you can, for those with deeper pockets, you can get started with as much as 20K. So again, as you see, we have our Zoom calls several times a week to answer your questions and give you the presentation that we're giving you now. So at this time, I'm going to introduce you to our Fantastic Four, which is our 4 team leaders. The first man is Orlando, the Gooch Man. And please mute your mics, everyone, please, so we can have a crisp recording. We have the Gooch Man. Second. Okay. Now, if I have to stop and interrupt for somebody that keeps unmuting, we will have to remove you because you are taking up valuable time. We're here to share some very valuable information with you, and if you don't have time to listen and you're unmuting yourself, that's going to disrupt us. So again, we have the Gooch Man, Orlando. We have JR, team leader, which is my mentor. And we have Neville Easley. He's our marketing expert. Me and him will go over the marketing tools on Thursdays, okay? And then we have myself, Pastor Carl. So we ask that you, if you're really interested in building and having some funds for the holidays, then you need to listen carefully, because this is a great company that we found, and JR is in constant contact with the top leaders, which he'll get into in a few minutes. So with that said, I'm going to stop sharing, and we're going to let JR do our disclaimer. Over to you, JR.
Okay, give me 1 second and I'll get to that. Yes, I am in touch with the top marketing manager in Seattle, Washington. He actually came in from Spain and has been with the company. I'm in touch with him. I'm in touch with the top leaders in the UK. We have posted and invite you. We'll give you the link to join our WhatsApp room. We're going to consolidate a little bit with Leanne's room and Bob Parsons' room, so that we all can work together with the company. I do want to kind of impart that this company is watching everything that we do. When you join, you have to use your country code that is approved. Whatever country that you're in, it's international, and you can find out which country is approved by going into the logging into the main app. And you'll appreciate the exceptional driving range. Excuse us. Would you mute, please? Thank you. Okay, I don't know who is overriding us here.
Okay, yeah, I got him.
Okay, good. And so what I'm letting you know is that with the technology that we have today, they know your IP address from your phone, and they can track where you are. I had one of my qualified people that lives in the UK, and he traveled to Egypt. That's a no-no. You cannot do business while you're in a unapproved country. So I just wanted to give you that information. We have had other instances. Even I had an IT person in Florida sign up 10 people, and he used his computer. You can't do that. You must let the person sign up on their phone. So I just want to caution you. We've already hit some of these bumps, and we know that what will work and what will not work. Okay, and their IT people have all these programming in their servers to monitor every one of us when we trade. And of course, today from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., they were optimizing their servers in Seattle, Washington. Of course, they have more servers around the world. It's not just Seattle. Okay, first of all, I need to do a disclaimer. Every one of us, when we talk to a prospect, anytime it's finances, we need a disclaimer. None of us, unless you have license, a financial license, certified planner, CPA, even CPA has to have securities license. So we are not doing that. We're not giving financial advice. Let's see if I can. This is our opinion. This is our purely educational purposes, is how we present ourselves, and you do your own due diligence. So if there's a question that can be answered, answer it. If you don't know, say, I don't know. Come get the answer. But if you will look in your back office, 99% of all questions have been answered. Now, I invite you again to come on the Zoom calls. And also Thursday, I'll get a recording from Mark, and he will go over just about everything that you can think of, because his brother introduced him over a year before he came in. He was doing business with ITP, and then Mark came in. He's been in it 8 months. So we got about 2 years that the AI has been active. Now, the development goes way back, but the present situation that you see around the world today is in the last 24 months. And we're going forward. And I really do believe that this will be a legacy company. It has all of the boxes checked, and all you have to do is not violate the rules. And they put that, of course, in the FAQ. You can read the rules, and we post them in our room. All right. So you're doing your own research. You make your own decisions. None of this is advice for investment. We're just showing you what we do. Okay, one of the golden rules of being in the crypto space, which this is that we always, and I do this even in stocks or any other type of financial situation, I go on house money. So we invite you to do likewise. It's your call. It's your business. But in 30 to 40 days, you will double your funds at 2.5 points. So why not, whatever you start out with, it will double. Why not take back the principal? Now you're on the house money. And that's smart. Take your time, grow your account. You don't have to risk more than you can afford to lose, right? Okay. With that, I think I'll turn it back over to you, Pastor Carl, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you and helping you all the way. Okay.
Okay, guys. So again, we have to do that disclaimer. Me and JR are planning on going down to Washington because we've been talking, but JR has been talking. And as our team is growing rapidly, they have been taking notice of us. This is a simple system, and we tell everyone nothing is guaranteed in life. When you go to bed at night, it's not guaranteed you're going to wake up in the morning. So again, it takes at 2.5%, it takes roughly between 30 and 40 days to double the amount that you put in. We ask everyone, especially if you put in something in over 300 or 500, in 30 days, you will double it, take your original seed out, and then have fun with the house money. So we're getting ready to do a brief presentation. Let me share my screen. And guys, please, we ask, keep your mics muted. If we see that after we mute you and you keep unmuting yourself, that's going to tell us that you're not serious, and then we're just going to have to remove you from the room. This program is for serious people that want to make serious money so that they can change the lives of themselves and their loved ones. So this is the company site. We're going to let y'all take a look at it. I posted it in the Zoom room. I'll probably have to post it again for the people that came out. For those of you who want to grow a team, I'm just going to spend 30 seconds on this. This is an example of what you get. It'll be embedded to you for one-time only price of $5. Then if you want to get on our rotator, come Thursday night, because that's when we're going to be launching it, okay? So got all the corporate videos and everything, but it's going to be embedded to you. If you prefer to do this solo, you can do it solo, okay? So we're going to get into this now. Again, ITP was introduced with the AI, artificial intelligence system about a little less than 2 years ago. The process is when you giving out your link or when you're joining, okay, this is for those of you who have your links already, you're going to go to the top and click on it says invites. You're going to click on copy invitation link, and it's going to give you your link, okay? But you do not, I'm only going to say this for a few seconds. You do not advertise your link. This is when you know the person and you're giving it out, okay? So the link is going to look like this. Again, like JR said, you must put in the correct country code, okay? 1 stands for, to tell you the country that it stands for. 44 is for UK, +1 is for America. And if your country code is not here, please do not sign up because you will have some problems in the very near future. Then you put it in your 10-digit telephone number, you put in your password, then you confirm it, and then you're completely registered. Then it's going to take you back to here. You're going to go to the home page, and you'll see little announcements that they have. You'll just X that out. And first thing you want to do is to secure your account. You're going to go to mine. You're going to go to Google verification. You're going to make sure your account is done with the 2FA. For those of you who don't understand, get with your sponsor, they'll explain that to you. Then the most important thing is you're going to put in your transaction password, which is a 6-digit numerical password. You need that because that's how you do your withdrawals, okay? Now, once you secure your account, you're going to go to assets and you're going to click on recharge, and then recharge actually means making a deposit. So you're going to put in a minimum of 102. The reason we say 102 because the company is going to give you a generous $8 for 48 to 72 hours to practice trading. But for those of you who get it, you can put your deposit in the same day, so you can get to earning. You put the amount in here, anywhere from 102 to thousands of dollars. You're going to click this recharge button, which means deposit. It's going to take you to your second place where you're going to choose the only currency that the company used, which is USDT TRC on the Tron network. So you're going to click choose. Then it's going to generate a USDT wallet address. Okay. So you're going to need to have a wallet or exchange to send the money from. For those of you who don't know what that is, get with your sponsor, but it's usually, we use the decentralized. You don't want to use centralized. You want to use something like Exodus, Trust Wallets, Tron Link, okay? Like this is what I use, Tron Link. And what I would do is like the 102, I would click on this USDT, I would click on send, I would paste this address in here, and then I would send it. But one thing you have to remember with this crypto, you have to have gas, okay? You'll put the gas in there, you would send your funds, and it usually get there in like less than 5 minutes, okay? Now, once you funded your account, you're gonna go back to the home page and you're gonna go to quantize, okay? Right here. You're gonna click on quantize, and now the account is funded. You can do your trades. So depending on which level, I'm gonna go over that in a minute. I'm gonna, like G1, you're gonna have 5 trades. It's gonna be 5 over 5. You're gonna click on this button. It's gonna take a minute to do each trade, and then it's gonna let you know. It's gonna walk you through what the artificial intelligence is doing. I'm gonna pause for a second. JR, did you have something you want to say?
Yes, let me notify all. Coinbase does not, let me admit all of these people. Coinbase does not have the Tron network, so you cannot send from Coinbase. Like Pastor Carl said, go to a decentralized wallet. Exodus is excellent. And what do you use, Pastor Carl?
Tron Link.
Tron Link is excellent. You got MetaMask, Trust Wallet, several wallets there. And I think we'll post that. We'll do that in our WhatsApp room. We'll have sections that we'll post that will help you navigate all of this for the beginners. Also go down below the grades here, the G3 grade, go down, and if you'll read, keep going down.
Yeah, that's as far as it goes.
Is that as far as it goes? Okay. All you have to do is look at the upgrade condition. It tells you G3 minimum amount. Okay. Each one gives you the minimum amount and how many people that you would need to refer. Okay. And then you're rewarded because they give you about 3 points, point 3. They increase your daily ROI by 0.3. And when you're talking, I mean, it does make a difference. So you are rewarded, and you do make 12% on your front line. So that is a gracious incentive to share with your people that you would like to bless. And again, do it like we do it. Tell them the golden rule. Show them the calculator. And now you can also go. You see where it says quantitative records, Pastor Carl? It's right under the single start quantization button that we press every day.
Yes.
Okay. I want to call your attention to this record. Every trade that we do every day is right there. Now, what I want to point out is that the profit 1321 opposed to 314, 2 different days. And so why is the 321 more than the 314? It's simple. They add the profit from the day before and then trade it. So it's going up every day. So you're compounding every day. Okay. So when somebody says, I can't tell that I'm making any more money, baloney. All you got to do is tell them to come here, give you a screenshot of 2 days, and you can point it out to them. Okay. Thank you, Pastor Carl.
Okay. So again, guys, you want to do your trades. Our team slogan is, if you don't do your trades, you won't get paid. You don't want to really wait till the last second. You should get up and do it when you're having your cup of coffee in the morning, so that you're done for the day. Okay. So while I'm talking, we have a new WhatsApp group. I'm going to post it in the chat again, please, everyone. Oh, and also Danny stated that he uses Clever and that's very efficient. Okay.
Yes, it is. Clever's good.
Yes. So again, I'm going to post the WhatsApp room because people are coming in late and they can't see the early posts. And also, what we're going to post is a sample of what your professional company funnel splash page will look like. So you can look at. I just posted it in there. You can see that at your convenience. So now we want to get back into the system. Excuse me. We have 6 levels that you can come in under. Everybody comes in on G1, and that gives you 5 trades you can do each day, 7 days a week at 2.5% a day. So you see here that you got to have a minimum of 100 and no other qualifications you need. Okay, you're able to trade at 5. Now, the reason we have this splash page going out is because at G1, the company gives you a maximum amount that you can withdraw at $1,000. Okay, so let's say you max out the comp plan at $20K and you're making $500 a day, which equals $15,000 a month. We'll get into that, but just someone coming in at G1 at $100, or we say 110, you will cap out the plan. Right here, you see 20,000 in about 210 days, which is 7 months. Okay, I don't know any job. Most jobs you work 30, 25, 30, 40 years, and you might get a pension of about four to 5,000 a month. Okay, 7 months here, and you will be making more than most executives. 15,000 a month is nothing to sneeze about. Okay, we'll show you the graph, the compound calculator on that a little later. We're going to go over the G1 through G6. So again, at G1, even though you may be making $500 a day, let's say you wait till the end of the month and you got, because you can do your free withdrawals every 21 days, you can get a free withdrawal. But if you do a withdrawal before the 21 days, you will have to pay 7%. Okay. So, but let's say you got 5,000 in your account, the max you can take out in a 48-hour period is 1,000 as a G1. Okay. G2, the max you can take out at one time is 3,000. So we would encourage everybody to at least get to G2. That way you can exercise your withdrawal power even better. Did you want to say something, JR?
Yeah, I would say
Um,
this, let's see, I'm trying to, let these people in, but, well, I've lost my train of thought trying to do two
okay,
things, but
we'll,
go
we'll
ahead.
come back. Yeah, we'll come back. So again, you want to maximize your withdrawal power. So at least by G2, you can take out 3,000 at one time. Okay, but to get to to get to G2, you need to have a minimum of $500 in your account, and you must have sponsored personally 5 people. Once you do that, you'll make it to G2, and then that'll expand your withdrawal limit to 3,000. Okay, now you can withdraw every 48 hours, so you can do a minimum of 15 with a maximum salary of 15 withdrawals a month. Now, to get to G3, you need to have a minimum of 20 people on your first level, and you have to have a minimum of $2,000 in your trading account. Okay. Then what's what happened then? Instead of trading 5, and let me go back to G2, you'll be trading at 6. You'll be trading 6 times a day, and you get a raise at 2.8%. Okay, versus 2.5 and 5 trades. G3, you get a maximum of 7 trades a day. You can trade 7 times, and your daily income percentage is going to go to 3.1. So JR and myself have made it to G3, and we're on our way to G4. We're working toward G4. And G5, well, G4, yeah, you need a minimum of 45 people, and you need to have a minimum of $5,000 in your account. Now you'll be able to trade 8 times a day, and you're going to earn 3.3% a day. G5, you need a minimum of 90 people on your front line, and you need a minimum of $50,000 in your account, and you can trade 9 times, and you earn 3.6% daily. So you see how these levels get more and more lucrative. So by the time you get to G5 and G6, if you choose to go there, you'll actually be making strong 6 to 7 figures. At G6, this is the last one, you need a minimum of 150 people on your front level with a minimum of 200,000 in your assets level, and you can trade 10 times a day, and you're gonna earn a whopping 4.4% a day. So now we're gonna get to the team.
Yeah. Yeah, and I would add to this that they use 20 different exchanges, Binance, Coinbase, you name it. We're talking about trillions of dollars. We're talking about the liquidity of the world. So you say, well, how can they make 2, 3, 4%? Very easily, because the bot is buying and selling. I mean, it at the the bat of an eyelash, and that's what arbitrage is called. They call it, this fancy name, but this is the old name that they had for 50 or more years. So this is nothing new. This is no big strategy, but it is 100% spot on. So the company wins and we win. And
Yes.
and so you don't have to, you can go solo and forget about it. If that's the way you want to do it, there's no problem. They just have, in the last 3 weeks, raised the limits for everybody so that they could make a better side gig, so to speak, to take care of some, their bills. So they went from $35 to $100 and $500. It was the maximum. Now it's 20,000. So, hey, that we sure do appreciate them. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
Carl.
So guys, if you choose to build a team, you will see that your first generation, you're going to earn a generous 12%. Your second generation, you earn a generous 4%, and your third generation, you earn 2%. So me and JR is building our teams. He's my sponsor. So my team size is right now at 171, and I can tell you, if you guys use our marketing system and our training and our strategies, we all can have some very lucrative team members. So you can see, since I began on my first level, my team has a cumulative earnings paying me $429. Okay, I earned $26 today on my first level, which is 12%, and I earned $27 today on my second generation. So I'm earning an extra like almost $60 a day just off of the team. And so we have people in there making $2,500 a day, okay, 1,000 off of their team and then off of their own efforts. So again, like JR said, you can do this solo and max out at $500 a day. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, we're going to show you on the compound interest now what we're talking about. So let's say someone decides to, yeah, you know, I'm just gonna throw 100, and we use 110 because of the 8 they give you, and at 2.5%, and we go to 210 days, which is 7 months. And they say, this is just the price of dinner. You know how you have your jobs or whatever, and you do your susis, everybody pay $100 a week or $100 a month, and they just put it in and forget about it. So if you did that with a little $110, let's see where you'll be in 7 months. Way less than almost half the time of a job susu. So first day, you're gonna make $2.75. But guess what? It compounds daily. So by the time you get to 7 months, you're gonna be at, and it didn't cap out at 20, so we're gonna put 212 days in here. Missed it by 2 days, somewhere in between that. So now we're gonna go down to 211 days, and you see you reach 20K, and you're at around $500 a day. That's with a one-time $100, 102 out of your pocket because the company give you 8. And in 7 months, by April of next year, and you see how fast we got to September, this year is almost out. With just $110, you're gonna be at $491 in 7 months. Okay. Now let's say you say, hey, I want to turbo boost that. So maybe next month you're throwing $300. So let's see where with $300, how much time will be cut short. Okay, with $300, magic number is 20K. So at 20K, it's gonna take you 170. It cuts it like 50 days short. Not bad, okay? About 40 days short. Okay, so you have the power to control how fast you get to this cap. Now, the reason this company is very genius, they're not gonna let you compound forever. It has a cap. It's at 20K. So what'll happen, you might ask, well, what happens after 210 days or after 171 days? You're still earning the 500 a day, but it won't compound anymore. So you see, like in the next 30 days, if it was still compounding, you'd be at about 1,000 a day. But because it caps at 20K, this number will always stay the same at 500. At $500. That's the beauty of the system. They're not going to let anybody bankrupt the company. And if you do want to raise, then you're going to bring in people, educate people, and have them create an account up under yourself. Okay. So I'm just going to do one more example. Let's say somebody say, hey, I want to come in at $1,000, and we've had some people that came in with 5,000. Okay, $1,000. Now, even though you got qualified for the money to get to G2, you still don't qualify because you have to have the 500 plus and the 5 personal members. So they're still at 2.5%. So we'll do the calculations for 1,000. Remember the magic number, it caps out at 20K. When you get to 20K, look at that. 4 months. You get there in 4 months. 122 days. By January 10th, which is right around the corner, you'd be making $15,000 a month. Okay. So last example, we had somebody to come in at 5K. Okay. So now, what we said before, if you come in with 1,000 plus or even 500 plus, you want to take advantage of what's going to happen in 30 days. You're going to double your money. Take your $5,000 out and now have fun with the house money. Okay. So now the magic cap number is 20K again. So it says 60 days, but you're going to add 30 days to that because you took your money out and you start all over again. So by December 6th, which we had 30 days because you were smart, you took your money out and having fun with the house money. By December 6th, you'll be at $500 a day. Okay. So that's the chart we wanted to show you. What we're going to do now, we're going to go back to the presentation. We're going to cap it out. Again, when you're giving out your link, we're going to show you what our splash page looks like. Okay. If you want to build yourself a small team or a large team. This is the professional page that was done by one of our team leaders, Bob Parson. And we have one of our admins, Keith, that will have it coded especially for you. So when they get to this page where it says to join, click this button to view business registration. That's the view. When you click this button to register, it's going to have your personal link embedded in it so that when they join, it'll be up under you. Now, again, this costs a one-time $5. Come Thursday, and we'll explain exactly how that's going to work to help you grow. We have a rotator also that you will need to join if you want to use Neville and myself marketing efforts. We'll talk about that on Thursday. So again, you're going to be given this link to market because no one wants to see something like this by itself. You know, you don't want to just see, they can say, what is this? You gotta let people know what's going on before you send them this. And that's the professional way you market. This is the wrong way you market, unless you personally know the person, you told them, listen, you explained everything, and you're sending them to your link, okay? So again, we're gonna go back and do a 2-minute recap, then I'm gonna turn it over to JR. So you give out either that splash page or the funnel, and then when you join, you're gonna go to the Google verification, transaction password. You're gonna secure your account because we have some nasty people out here just lurking around like rodents, waiting to take your hard-earned work. So once you do that, that'll give you a peace of mind. Then you fund your account. You go to the assets, you go to recharge, you go to, remember we only deal with USDT, TRC on the Tron network. You're gonna put the amount in there, minimum 102. Then once you put that recharge in it, then you're gonna go to this right here, quantize. And this is where the magic begins. You're gonna click on this blue button. You're gonna do your first trade. You'll see this is gonna start off at 0-0. When it completes the first trade, you'll see your earnings. Then you click it on again, excuse me. And then once this gets from 5-5 to 0-5, then you've done your trades for the day. Now, when you build a team, you can see what your team is doing. You go down to your team, you click on view team, and you can tell whether your team is doing their trades. This has very efficient information in here. So like, if it's red, that means the person didn't do it. If it's green, that means they did their trades, okay? So you can, and like this person hasn't done their trade, you can see your first level whole telephone number. When you get to your second generation, you can't see that, but you would need to call up your first level and say, hey, listen, I see that that so-and-so hasn't done their trades. You know, because you don't want to wait till the last second because you can get forgetful. And then again, if you don't do your trade, you won't get paid. So here you can see, if you see red, give them a little reminder. Okay. And remember, the company is on Pacific time. So the new day starts. Let me drink some water.
3 o'clock.
Yes, the new day starts at 3 a.m. Eastern time, 12 a.m. Pacific Standard. So If you don't do your trades by that time, then you lose your trade for the day. And as you can see, you may have some people that got some big accounts, and there's no reason why. If you looking to better your life, you should make this your second Bible. I'm serious, because you're gonna be a star among your family. Okay, you'll be able to do things that's not going to be a stress for everybody. But you can also do like what me and JR do. You know, I have well, before I say it, I'll tell you I'm a foster parent, but I have 10 children and 30 grandchildren. Okay, so you can bet your bottom dollar that I've opened up accounts for some of my children so that they can be independent and don't have to keep asking daddy or grandpa, draining my wallet. So it's like a win-win situation. Think about it. It's like opening up a trust fund for your loved ones, because $15,000 a month is nothing to sneeze at. There is an age restriction. You have to be a minimum of how old, JL?
22.
22 years old, okay? Not 21, but 22. So I don't know how they find out, but you don't you don't want them to find out and then have your account jeopardized. So again, we're gonna stop sharing. I'm gonna turn it back over to JR. He's gonna ask if there's any questions. So over to you,
Okay.
JR.
You did fantastic. Thank you. Bob,
Yes, hi, JR.
how are you? This is my sponsor, so we're going up the ladder. Do you have some words of wisdom, Bob, before we take questions?
Yes, I posted in the chat there. If you have any wallet or exchange that doesn't have USDT, one of the simplest ways to get the USDT is to go to simpleswap.io.
Absolutely. And we're going to compile these websites in our WhatsApp room in the file section. So you'll be able to have this as a reference library to help you along. And by the way, we're happy to Zoom. If you get stuck, we're happy to help you if we're available. I go 24/7. Pastor Carl does. Of course, on the weekends I don't, but I spend that time with the family Saturday and Sunday. But Sunday afternoon, I hit it again. I'm ready to go. Hit me up on a direct message if your sponsor is not available or does not know, and then we'll and if you can't find it in FAQ under the mine, or go to one of those pages and read, it gives you all of the answers, everything. So we'll help you though, because we know sometimes, your glasses might be up on your head and you ask, where's my glasses?
Hey,
Right,
JR.
Bob? Yes,
JR.
sir. Yes.
I understand the training is going to be on Thursday for the funnel. Would it be possible just to have Pastor Carl do a quick overview of it tonight?
Let's do the questions first.
Sure.
And if we have any time before 8 o'clock, would that be in order?
Sure.
All right. Questions. And I assume that you've read your back office.
Okay, we have tried Danya.
Hi, I just want to ask, okay, I live with my daughter and son-in-law, but I'm hoping everything goes well with this. So I would love to give them one, but we live in the same house. Would that be a problem, or do I need to, or that just can't happen because we do live in the same house?
I would say as long as you sign up on your different phone lines, you should be fine.
Well,
we
let
have
me
different phone
answer it two
definitely.
ways.
Okay.
Let me follow up on that. The answer would be that you can have up to 5 on the computer. Okay. But why do you want to, when you have a perfectly good app on a phone, do all 3 have a telephone?
Yes, they all have phones. Yes, they all have their own phone numbers on phones. Private cell
There's
phone.
no reason to go to a PC. or a tablet.
Right, right. No reason. No, they'll be
No.
doing it on their phones.
So you're fine. Now those phones have data and their own IP
Okay.
address. Don't do it on the
Okay.
Wi-Fi. Don't do it on the Wi-Fi. But you
Don't
could
do it on the Wi-Fi.
but you can't. Let me retract that. As long as you don't go over 5.
As long as we don't go over 5. Okay, I just had my daughter and son-in-law,
But
but I was just worried because we are in the same home, so I
that's
didn't know.
okay. That's okay.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, thank you so much.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
and just to expand on that, like JR said, if you have your own phone, just for safety, it's not gonna hurt. Take it off the Wi-Fi when you're registering, but when you're doing your trades, you can get back on
Yes,
the Wi-Fi. Just the
that's correct.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Let me write that down. Okay,
Yeah.
so I don't forget.
Yeah,
That's
because remember, it takes 3 minutes to register. So when you're registering, do it on your own data plan, and then when you're doing your trades, then you can do it on the Wi-Fi. Then.
Oh, okay, okay. Register. Do it on my
but
own. Okay.
but when all 3 of you do your trades, the server is recording your IP address. So if it hits more than 5, I get a
Oh, it's
phone call.
not.
I'll get a phone call.
Well, you're not gonna get a phone call because it's not.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So listen, we're gonna continue these questions, but in the meantime, we ask everyone that's watching the recording. We ask you to get back to the person that shared this recording to you because we're about to end it and then take over some more questions. Today is Tuesday, September the 12th, in the year of our good Lord 2023. And we thank you for this presentation. We'll let JR end it.
And I have one more thought. Is Keith on the call tonight? That our IT manager.
Yes, sir. I'm on the call.
Keith, would you do a little blip on the page that you put together? And I will remind everyone that there are no links in. He has done a fantastic job of taking all the links out. Therefore, you don't have to worry that somebody's going to look at a YouTube video and then get have their link in there. And it took you how many hours to put this together?
First of all, I want to give a big shout out to Bob for being a big help with just getting the original page put together. I love the page.
Absolutely.
Has so much great information on the page. And so what we did was we got some software that allowed me to be able to download the original content from the video and then republish it. And by the way, we also have our own team YouTube channel now. So we have a YouTube channel for the team. We're going to be uploading some great content on that channel. So look forward to just log in, subscribe. That'll give us more presence.
How do you subscribe, Keith?
Well, I put the link in the WhatsApp group. So all you do is just click that link and you'll come straight to the team page, click subscribe, and that's it.
Okay. Is that in the files or links?
It's actually I posted it in the WhatsApp group. So
yeah, but where is it in the WhatsApp group?
Like right in the same general post area where you post some of the great trainings in the WhatsApp group.
Right. So I'll have to go look if it's in the links or the
I think it's in the links. I haven't pinned it yet. I think it's in the link. So if not, I'll go back and pin it.
We'll pin. Yeah, okay, we'll pin it in the link.
Yeah, I didn't want all this in the recording, so that's why I wanted to do the end of the recording.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. But we will monitor that we will monitor Pastor Carl, the WhatsApp group, and we will verify your sponsor. Okay. So you must be a member, a qualified member to come into our WhatsApp group. It's not for people that have not joined our people. Okay. I want to make that clear. All right, I'm going to stop the recording.